fastest production road car ever made is the McLaren F1. That has a 6-litre engine. The RS200 is a third of that, but its turbocharger is so effective it can hit 60 miles per hour over half a second faster than the fastest road car on Earth. Which may explain why the Essex police force in England toyed with the idea of using the RS200 as a patrol car. I wonder why they didn't.
You know, when you're over 600 horsepower, then it's almost a case of if you blink or you sneeze when you're driving that quick, you're likely to be able to lose control.
Now, as you no doubt have guessed, rally cars are not the prettiest thing on God's green earth. But this may surprise you. As far as rally cars go, the RS is considered something of a design classic.
It does have this thing of looking like a submarine. It's got a very unusual quality about it like that.
The car has grown on people and it's still collected today.
And what's this all about? Well, contrary to the car's boxy front, the turbo engine is actually mid-mounted here. And this is in actual fact the air intake to keep the engine cool. Cool. Now Ford had this mind-blowing engine with an acceleration more akin to a Formula One car. So what happened?
The RS200 won its first rally, a relatively small British event, finished I think third on the Swedish rally. We got plans for the development of it because it's still in its very early stages, and suddenly the plug was pulled on the category.
The RS was part of what is commonly regarded as rally's golden period, the Group B years. During the 80s, manufacturers were allowed to produce fire-breathing 600-plus brake horsepower engines. The results were jaw-dropping. Fans lined dirt tracks and roads inches away from cars hurtling round corners at Formula One speeds.
We have had also, of course, in these times, a lot of accidents. People, the crowds are really crazy, crazy, crazy. I asked my drivers how you can drive, and they said, no, it's only bushes for us, only trees. Huh? We don't see these people. If we think these are people, we cannot drive.
And finally, in 1986, the inevitable happened. In a series of accidents, both spectators and drivers were killed. And overnight, the entire group was cancelled, never to race again.
We were all enjoying it. You know, it was the time when it was exciting. The noise, as I said before, the flames, everything there was fantastic. Rules and regulations are such that they restrict the cars to basically 300 horsepower now, but ultimately nowhere near as powerful as they were in Group B.
But that doesn't explain why the RS200 is number 5 on our list and not number 1. Well, remember that $30,000 turbocharged 2.1-litre engine?
The 600 horsepower engine in a little teeny-weeny lightweight body got exactly 10 hours at full throttle. 10 hours, and it was toast.
That's right. You get 10 hours of full throttle fun with the 200's engine, and then it's a goner. Which may be a good note to move on to the next car on our list.